Grounding can be used when you're feeling spacey or disconnected. And grounding is a good way of bringing us back into our bodies and to be more present with ourselves and with others. Now you can do this exercise either sitting or standing or even laying down, whichever is more comfortable for you. Generally though, standing is more effective, but only if it's not too much of a strain. The exercise starts by becoming aware of your legs and your feet. Begin by noticing how your feet are contacting the ground, whether this is on the floor, on a carpet, grass, or on the earth, wherever they are making contact with the ground. Just notice that connection. Are the contact sensations stronger in one foot than the other? Is there a sense of weight or pressure through your feet? As you track these sensations, these grounding sensations, become aware of how your feet seem to spread out, to relax, and to widen onto the ground. As you track these sensations, these grounding sensations, become aware of how your feet seem to spread out, to relax, or even to widen into the ground. The image I often use is of the frog's feet, the way they have these suction cups. And so they're so grounded, they can climb up the side of a wall and even go upside down on the ceiling. That's the kind of grounding that we're rooting for. And you can do this, if you have shoes on, or many people prefer to do it in their socks or with bare feet. Either one is fine, but again, just do something that feels comfortable to you. Notice when you're standing the way your knees are. Do your knees seem locked or braced in some way? And then as I shift here to my left foot, I can feel my left foot opening. I can feel the weight coming off of my right and onto my left. And then coming onto my right, and then a little bit off from my left. So again, it's finding that side-to-side sway. And there's a very important rhythm. It has to do with our cerebellum and with the vestibular system. And it has to do, believe it or not, with feeling secure in the world, of coordinating our body with our environment. Now, there's another thing that's really helpful to notice, and that is our center. When you say that a person is centered, it looks centered, it means that they're feeling their center, and that's literally the center of gravity, which is here between our umbilicus and between the lower part of our belly. In Chinese, I believe it's called a tanqian. It's this place where we are centered from. So as I move gently to my left foot, that center moves to the left foot, but the center is still there, and so that center brings me back. And then I move to the right foot, and I move from that center off to the right, but then that center brings me back. We're doing a number of exercises with breath of different kinds. So as you feel your breath coming into your lower belly, that's also a way of awakening that center of gravity and center of being. We do this exercise, it's a way of grounding, literally grounding those sensations and staying centered so that we're knocked off balance, so that we can move a little bit out of balance, but still we're bringing ourselves back in, or the movement itself is bringing ourselves back into balance. So the grounding exercises and being able to stay centered when strong sensations or emotions come up is another important skill in building resilience. This is one more form of core resilience. Again, it's not a mental thing, it's something that we feel primarily, fully in our bodies.